What the fuck? What's going on, guys? Rena Reed of the Reed team with Trouble Realty in beautiful Kansas City, and I do not understand this move. Last week, the city council of Shawnee, Kansas, voted unanimously, 8-0, to ban all co-living in any residential area of Shawnee. And if you're unfamiliar with the concept of co-living, it's not uncommon to have people have roommates in order to kind of split their costs. You know, if it's $1,000 a month for rent and you have a roommate, it's only $500 a person. If you have 4 people living there, then it's $250. The practice is there so that it can be affordable in these otherwise unaffordable areas. So to just completely get rid of it raises a lot of questions to me. What's the issue? Well, I understand that the very first property that kind of got people thinking about this, there was a foreclosed house that was a 4-bed, 3-bath that they made into a 7-bedroom. Okay, well, if that's the issue that they're making it bigger, there's so many different ways you can tackle it. They have requirements already on how big a house has to be in certain areas. You can have specific room requirements. How big is it to be a bedroom? You know, you could have people required to get a permit to make additional rooms. There's so many different ways that they could have done this, and it just seems to me to be the wrong way. Housing costs have been rising across the country for a long time. This isn't a surprise to anybody. At the same session, they did a presentation on the lack of affordable housing in Shawnee, where they talked about how 48%, nearly half of Shawnee renters spend 30% or more of their income per month just on rent, just to stay there. So to me, the idea that they're going to go away at the same time, the same exact session, and say, you know what, 8-0, we need to do away with some of these practices that allow for people to have affordable housing. It just seems so odd to me. Now, we've seen particular communities, HOAs, ban things like short-term rentals or just rentals in general, but this is the first time in Kansas City that we're seeing an entire city, ban a practice of what is meant to be a way to spread affordable housing by an individual standpoint, not necessarily a government mandated standpoint. So what's that going to mean for the rest of the metro? Are the other big cities in Johnson County going to follow suit? Is it going to spread across state lines? Are we going to see other communities in the metro adopt this? Are they going to have the same definitions? Is it, instead of 4 people, is it going to be 5, 6 people? Right now, in Shawnee, if it's a group of 4 or more people that are unrelated, then that defines as co-living, and that's no longer allowed. So that might get people thinking, okay, well, me, my brother, my sister, and my friend Joe, we can live together, right? No. If one person is unrelated, the entire group's defined as unrelated, and that's not okay in the eyes of the city now. So where are these definitions going to, are they going to change? Are we going to see suits? What's going to be the case? Are we going to see loopholes? I hope so. I really hope that we're going to find ways that we can continue to see these affordable practices, or at least affordable housing, expand in these areas. But to me, again, it just seems so for lack of a better word, consumer, anti-tenant. These practices are meant to be affordable, and you're completely getting rid of it. While you actively just heard that almost half of your renters in the city are paying almost a third of their wages every month just to live. That's not including food. That's not including anything else. That's not including gas. That's not including all these other costs that are also rising right now. It seems like a really odd time for me to fathom making this move. So it does beg the question, what are we going to see in Shawnee specifically as this all plays out, but what are we going to see across the metro? What do you guys think? What would you like to see? How would you have approached this? What are the issues that you see with the practice of co-living to begin with? I'd love to hear all your thoughts. If you're looking to buy or sell a house, I'd love to help you facilitate that. If you are looking for a place that's affordable for you, I would absolutely love to help you find affordable housing in a way that makes sense and that is not banned by a city yet. Until next time, I'll see you guys. Thanks.